Find out which 2022 Porsche Taycan Sport Turismo model is right for you. In 2019, Porsche released its first ever EV, the Taycan, and since it has taken their client base by storm as it recently outsold the iconic 911. The team in Stuttgart has ensured that the essence of Porsche still translates through the electric motors. The Taycan has become known for being extremely luxurious, comfortable to the highest degree, and yet, ludicrously fast. Porsche has recently added a new model to the Taycan lineup. It's called the Taycan Sport Turismo, and it might just be the best one yet. Everybody loves a fast estate car, especially in Germany, and now Porsche has extended the tail end of the Taycan saloon to accommodate for this. The new shape offers more room and, if you ask us, a little more coolness too. There are 4 new models to choose from, and while names can be quite a mouthful, they've made sure to cater to all needs with their offerings. Let's have a look at the new Taycan models and dissect which one is the right one for you. 1. Taycan Sport Turismo. Here are the basics. The new shape for the Taycan has meant the Sport Turismo offers a little more cabin space than the regular Taycan Saloon, with a taller roofline equating to an extra 45 mm of headroom for rear-seated passengers. The driver's seat can also be raised by an extra 9 mm, and trunk access has improved thanks to the new design of the rear end. The height of the rear opening has increased significantly from 434 mm to 801 mm, and its width has grown from 330 mm to 543 mm. The Taycan Sport Turismo is also available with an optional panoramic sunroof with variable light control, allowing the user to switch between clear and opaque glass for optimum cabin lighting. The glass roof is divided into 9 sections that can be individually controlled, and the driver can alter each segment by sliding their finger over the infotainment screen. Mega cool. This means the base model gets a single rear motor that makes 408 horsepower, 300 kilowatts, and in terms of range, the base vehicle with the standard battery has a WLTP range of up to 433 kilometers, which is equal to 269 miles. And if you opt for the big battery, you can expect to see figures around 492 kilometers or 306 miles. In essence, all the offerings that Porsche has developed for the regular Taycan are now available in the Turismo shape. 2. Taycan 4S Sport Turismo. The 4S Sport Turismo is the Taycan 4S in estate form. Still benefiting from an extremely well-balanced 4-wheel drive system, the 4S badging offers increased stability and comfort, especially useful for those residing in countries with snowy winters. This car will not let you down. In terms of powertrain, the dual-motor, all-wheel drive 4S gets 530 HP, which is around 390 kilowatts. The standard 4S model has slightly more, up to 441 kilometers, 274 miles, or 498 kilometers, 309 miles, with the big battery option ticked, although this will demand a $6,000 premium from new. 3. Taycan Turbo Sport Turismo. Unfortunately, the slightly off-putting name doesn't actually refer to a snail-shaped bit of metal bolted onto an engine. In fact, it's just Porsche's way of saying, this one is faster. And to be honest with you, it is properly quick, this car. While still retaining the refinement, this electric Porsche will see off the 0 to 62 miles per hour sprint in a swift 3.2 seconds using its whopping 680 HP. There is only one battery pack option, however, and that is the bigger one. Another thing that is big about the Turbo Turismo is the price. With an MSRP of $178,000 at the current exchange rate, it's a big lump of money. And bear in mind, that's before you've ticked some boxes on the Porsche order sheet. Realistically, once the specs are locked in, you'll easily be looking at an invoice north of $200,000. So far, all 3 models you've read about above, the base Sport Turismo model, the 4S, and the Turbo, are only available to order in the European market. 4. Taycan GTS Sport Turismo. The only Sport Turismo model that is available for the US market right now, so unfortunately if you're desperate for an electrified wagon Porsche, then this will have to suffice. But if we're being real with you, it's the best one. Combining the best of the turbo model and the comfort of the rest, the GTS is your perfect long-distance family cruiser. Don't let my description fool you, as in just 3.7 seconds the GTS will see off the 0 to 62 mph sprint. With a power figure of 598 HP, it's plenty fast enough when you need to get a move on. The GTS can only be had with the big battery pack, so its WLTP range is rated at up to 490 km or 304 miles, which is adequate for a family trip. Price-wise, it sits under the turbo with an MSRP of $134,000 in the US market. There is no news about if and when Porsche will launch the other variants in the US. However, the GTS is likely the best all-rounder in the new Taycan Sport Turismo lineup.